and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Issa, and today, if you couldn't tell by the way that I'm dressed, today we're going to be doing a Harry Potter tag. I stumbled upon this and I saw a few other people do this, and it really intrigued me because I'm such a big Harry Potter fan. So without further ado, let's get started. My favorite book, hands down, has to be The Goblet of Fire. It is huge, it is giant, it is thick, but I like it because I felt like it really kind of like just set the tone for the rest of the story. It was like the first three books, you know, we were starting to get to know the characters really well, and then by the fourth book, like, we're really sucked in, and they were like, it was just so much action, just lots of things happened, and I just really liked it. And it was like Hermione's kind of like coming of age, and Verge saw her in a different light, and I was just like, yes, that is my favorite book. I like that book. It's a great book. It is between, this is probably a very unpopular opinion, it's between The Goblet of Fire and The Chamber of Secrets, which I know not a lot of people like The Chamber of Secrets, but I really liked it. I couldn't begin to tell you why I particularly like it. Every time I go back to watch the Harry Potter movies, I usually start with the second one. I do watch the first one a lot, but I kind of just start off with the second one, so it's between those two. Either Chamber of Secrets or The Goblet of Fire. One of those. Oh, but I like them all. That's kind of a really hard question, because I truly do love all of the books, but I'd have to say probably, I want to say it's The Order of the Phoenix. I'm gonna go with that answer. Not that I really want to choose one, but if I have to choose, it's probably The Order of Phoenix, because I really didn't particularly like Umbridge. No. That is a super easy question for me. When Dobby died, I sobbed. I literally cried my eyes out. When I read the book, I cried, and when I saw the movie, I actually saw that movie by myself. None of my friends wanted to go see it, and I didn't have anybody to go with, so I just kind of just went to the movie theater by myself, which probably wasn't a really good idea because, like, I was super distraught and just like crying, and I was just like, oh, Dobby. Because I love Dobby. Like, you can see little Dobby right there. Like, I love him. He's one of my favorite characters, especially in the books, because, like, you obviously see him a lot more in the books than you do in the movies, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. But I was really, like, that honestly made me cry. I was so upset, and I just, like, I like couldn't handle it. Like, I was just really upset. Well, since I am a Slytherin, I have to go with Draco, just saying. Cause, like, yeah. So, moving along. Hermione Granger. I absolutely love her because it was the first time that I really read a book that really emphasized, like, girls can be intelligent and we can be strong, and she was just like, we are women, heroes roar kind of thing, and I just really appreciated that, and it was so nice, and I really loved watching her kind of grow as a character in the books, and I really liked her as a character. Probably a dog, specifically a Yorkie, probably because I have a Yorkie, so yeah, a Yorkie. Probably I would have to choose an invisibility cloak. That's probably the introvert in me that wants an invisibility cloak so I don't have to be social. But there's just, I don't know, I like the invisibility cloak, and it's just like, they got to do a lot, like sneak about and just do things. You could like go see things that like you probably aren't supposed to see and like sneak in and just do. And I kind of really like that. Yeah, for sure, a Slytherin. That is my house. It is my love. I'm a proud little Slytherin, and always will be. Emma Watson, just hands down. I love her as an actress and I loved her as a character. She just seems like such an awesome person. Like, I just want to be friends with her. She just seems so cool. Her, for sure. Emma Watson, hands down. Yes, I have. I used to have a Nintendo SD and I used to play the fourth one on my Nintendo and I absolutely loved it. They're not the greatest games in the world, but just the fact that it was Harry Potter, I was like, yes, please. 100%, yeah. Well, as much as I liked watching Quidditch, I'm not the most athletically inclined person. So honestly, I don't think I'd be on the Quidditch team because like my hand-eye coordination sucks. That is why I was more of a dancer, gymnastics kind of gal. I tried every sport and I just sucked. And I just wouldn't want my house to be mad at me for just being sucky player. Like, it seems cool. Like, if I had to choose and I was athletically inclined, like I'd want to be a beater because like that just seems like wicked cool. So, I mean, if I had to choose, probably a beater, but if I'm being honest with myself, I probably wouldn't play Quidditch because I just suck at sports. So, yeah. For the most part, I was happy with the ending because I felt like she tied it all together, but at the same time, she left it kind of open. Excuse me if you hear sniffling. My adorable little pup is sniffling next to me. Carmen, mama, stop that. Hey, you can come sit with me, but you can't be making snorting noises. Anywho, I did like the ending. I was pretty happy with it. I like that she did keep it open, so kind of like there was kind of a glimmer of hope that there could be more potential stories to come. Not that I'll mention any potential stories that did come because it's non-existent. I did like it because she did keep it open and we kind of got a little glimmer of like who they were as adults. Not a lot, but just kind of like, you know, all is well. It was just, everything kind of just came to a conclusion. I did enjoy the ending. I was really sad to see it end. I was a big baby about it, but it was a nice ending. Harry Potter means a lot to me. It really does. I was not a popular kid in school. I got made fun of a lot and I have a lot of anxiety, and just the one thing that just made me happy and calm, and it was just kind of when you meet other Harry Potter fans or someone, it's kind of like you have an instant connection, like you bond over it. So it was like, even though I wasn't very popular and got made fun of or teased, I knew that there was other people who appreciated the same thing I did. I could connect with other people. It makes me super calm. Like if I'm ever having a bad day or my anxiety is really bad, I always put on some Harry Potter and just kind of cozy up, and it always makes me feel better because it's kind of like that, like you're going home feeling. It was just, I grew up with it. My mom, when the books first came out, I think I was like about 7 or 8, and she would read them to me as bedtime stories. So I instantly fell in love with this magical world there was just so many possibilities and just so many things. And like, as I got older, I kept reading them and was so excited to read the next book or just have that little, I love Harry Potter so much. I'm a huge nerd for it. Like I love it. Like my friends know I love Harry Potter. My husband knows I love Harry Potter. And he even knows, like, anytime I'm really upset, he's like, do you want to watch some Harry Potter? Like, will that make you feel better? And every time I'm like, yeah. But it meant a lot to me because even when things weren't going great, that was something that I could always just kind of immerse myself in and kind of shut the world out. And it just made me feel so happy. That's silly to say that about a book. That's why I hold on to it so dearly, because it just made me feel better. Everything else didn't matter at that point because I could just read my Harry Potter and I would be happy. A little deep, but yes, that is what Harry Potter means to me, and I'm sure it means a lot to a lot of people. So yeah. Well, that's all that I have for you guys. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click that little bell notification so that you know every time that I upload. I'll be here absolutely every single Saturday and sometimes on Wednesdays. And as always, I love you guys very, very much. And until next time,